followed hard upon Saul and upon his sons. And the Philistines slew Jonathan and Abinadab and Melchishua, Saul's sons. And the battle went sore against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was sore wounded of the archers. Then said Saul unto his armor-bearer, Draw thy sword, and thrust me through therewith, lest these uncircumcised come and thrust me through, and abuse me. But his armor-bearer would not, for he was sore afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword, and fell upon it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he likewise fell upon his sword, and died with him.
And 2 Samuel, the first chapter, verse 17 reads, And David lamented with this lamentation over Saul and over Jonathan, his son.
Think about the end of King Saul. You know, it's a terrible thing when you lose your relationship with God.
Yes, it is.
And this is what happened to Saul. He was disobedient. He got the big head, so to speak. He was the king. He was going to do this and he was going to do that. And it got to the point that he got so desperate that he decided, I'm going to go to the rich vendor. I'm going to a meeting. I'm to the point now where I can't even call on the name of the Lord anymore. And I think about this, and I think about even today. You have people who will do anything else but go to the Lord in prayer. Will go to anybody or anything. They go to the horoscope and listen to their Abbey and Landis. You know, they can't do anything that morning. Instead of getting up and giving God some praise for another day, they run into the newspaper, open up the horoscope, and see what these people are telling them to do. You don't have to go everywhere in our neighborhoods and all across Atlanta. You'll find Madam Mary or Madam So-and-so. And we'll run there and give out money to these people, and they look in the crystal ball, and they'll tell you all these things. The Bible tells you that to stay away from these people.
Yeah.
If you want to know your future, you can go to God in prayer. God is able to interpret your future. But we'll do anything else but serve God.
Yes.
Saul got to the point where he couldn't. He made an edict. He made a ruling that all of which he threw him out. But all of a sudden now he's lost favor. He's fighting the battle. He's scared. He's afraid. But he can't go to God. So he says, I'm going to find me a witch. Find me a medium. He's going into the enemy's camp. And as Bishop said earlier, he went into the enemy's camp. And she went and did all these crazy things. Next thing she knows, she was surprised to see Samuel coming out. It just lets you know how foolish we can be. That we'll do anything but go to God. Listen, this morning, I don't know what you're going through. But you don't need to go to a newspaper. You don't need to go to any horoscope. You don't need to go to any medium. All you need to do is go to God in prayer. Amen. You can go to Him 24/7. Yes, His lines are always open. Amen. Amen. We have a God that neither slumbers nor sleeps. Saul forgot. And that's why he ended up in the manner that he did. That's how he died the way he did. Because he lost his relationship with a living and a loving God.